Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling, the premier YouTube that focuses on NXT, AEW, and 100% true on every video. So guys, I know I did my predictions on Raw. I was really kind of rushing it because I didn't really see SmackDown, and what I've been seeing the last couple of weeks. Here's what I got. I'm gonna tell you what my predictions are. These are the predictions for Clash of Champions for tomorrow. And the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the SmackDown side, then I'm gonna do the Raw side because here's one thing, and I'm gonna do this for the women's side. I think the Bayley versus Nikki Cross thing, I think she's gonna end up winning. I'm gonna give that like a 6 out of 10 because it's gonna be a really good match if Alexa Bliss gets involved. Because the thing about Alexa Bliss being, I guess, kind of the Fiend's puppet in a way, or like medium, I don't get because like we don't know where the storyline is going with them, and we haven't really seen the Fiend or Braun. I mean, I've seen them on Raw Underground. That's about it. And this is the thing: they really have nobody to defend against, and that's kind of sad. Because like even if Nikki beats, she's probably gonna end up fighting Bayley for the title until probably Hell in a Cell, and maybe No Mercy. Because that would be fun. Because they could have like a really like a three. I really want Nikki Cross to kind of get the best thing out of both worlds with this, because I really think they should push the rivalry with them, because it's kind of a good rivalry, and I don't want them to ruin it with Alexa Bliss, because Alexa Bliss, it's gonna like even if they get Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, which would be fantastic, because I would want to see her do something, and then even if. And then I'm going to talk about the Shayna Baszler versus the Riot Squad for the women's tag team titles, because I'm thinking that's not. I don't really think either. I think what's going to end up happening is the inverse, where everybody loves the Riot Squad right now because they're actually winning. They're actually a squad and they're winning, and they don't need three different people to do it. See, they could have been pushed them, and I'm kind of mad they should have done it. And I'm hoping the Riot Squad goes on NXT and kind of seeing what Tegan and Shotzi can do, because I really want to see them win. I really want to see them win together, or at least Lacey and Caden Carter, because I want them to kind of go. I really want them to bring those titles to NXT a little bit more, just to kind of develop their brand of women's tag teams, because there's not enough, and they need to do that. Because here's my thing: Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are great, but I want to see Shayna in the title picture on SmackDown rather than Raw, because it's like they're not doing anything. Nia's not really doing nothing. They're not like I really want them. I want to see what they can do with the main roster coming to draft, because I think Rhea Ripley's gonna end up showing on Raw because she's ready, and I think it's gonna end up happening. And this is the thing. I'm actually gonna give that a 4, because I think it's gonna be a good match, but it's gonna be a really quick match. Might be a squash match too. And then I want to talk about I really want to talk about the two main events, because I'm also gonna talk about the Raw tag team titles, because I don't really think Andrade and Garza, even if they do win, it's because Zelina's not there with them. And Zelina, there is no godsend. I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 10 for you guys, because I'm telling you, the reason why is because there's no other tag teams, and I'm kind of sad. Like, I'm mad the Viking Raiders are broken up, because Ivar is gone. Oh, I mean Eric is in on Raw Underground. That's why I think he's only doing half his wrestling. Sarah Logan's not there. Like, I just don't see them winning it. Even if they do win it, who are they gonna defend it against? Because they gotta fight they gotta win against the Street Profits again, and then do it at like what? Do it at Hell in a Cell in like another month or so, and then do it at Hell in a Cell, then do it at Survivor Series, because they're gonna do it in November, so that's gonna end up happening then, and then do it at No Mercy another month away, like after I think right before or right before the Royal Rumble, because I think they're gonna do that and maybe WrestleMania, and then it's like, where do they go? And this is the thing, guys. Like, I don't hate it, but the amount of time they're gonna use doesn't really work for me. It doesn't work. So, like I said, I don't think they're really gonna do it. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna do it. I think I'm gonna give that like really. I'm gonna bump it down to a 2. Because it's gonna be a good match. Because I love the Street Profits, but I wish they could just defend the title. I wish they could go on NXT and defend those titles. I really do, or try to do it against like Kyle or like Bobby and Rod or some or Legado. I want Legado del Fantasma on Raw. I really do. I want Joaquin Wild and Raul Mendoza because they're freaking amazing together, and I want them to be there. And I want Breezango to be there too because they're great and they're good now. And they're not funny. They're great. They're amazing. They're not being funny jokes anymore. But I wonder what happened to Oh my god. Yes, I really wonder what happened to the Ascension. Because I wonder if they let them go. Because I haven't seen the Ascension in like maybe 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I want to look that up. But anyway, guys. And then but the main title match, I think Drew, like, I'm really gonna give it like a 8 or 7 because it's like an ambulance match is great, but Drew is literally gonna beat the crap out of Randy. I really want Jay to pick up the Universal title because I don't want another year of Roman being shoved down our throats. I just don't, because I'm tired. He's trying to be a new Brock Lesnar, which doesn't make any kind of sense at all. I'm so tired, bro. I'm so tired of seeing this dude every year because it's like we never get a change. It's like, here's my thing, guys. Like, the Roman thing would be fine if he wasn't. It's the same people. It would be fun if Jay was taken on. Like, I want to see Jay Uso as a singles guy because I really want to see if he can do it. And I know he can because he's good. He actually won the number one contender. That means they're, like, look at Kyle. They're giving everybody that, like, small guys, that they're giving them a chance. And I want WWE to start doing that. Like, I think it's going to be a really awesome match because Jay's not going to just give up and bow down to Roman. Roman going to have to use like 2 or 3 spears and like 5 Superman punches to get him. He's going to need it. They should make that junk non-DQ, no DQ. Because that, they could really they can get innovative. Like, if he gets a ladder out, get the table, and puts him through a table, bro, that would be awesome because I would want to see him do like a frog splat, like a splash through like 2 tables and a ladder and like double tables and super kicks and roll up and slaps and stuff. Like, I would want to see it because I would like for him to win. I want to see Jay win. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10, guys, because I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be a really fun match. It probably won't be as fun as Takeover, but it's gonna be a really fun match. And like I said, guys, I'm just gonna recap it again. Like I said, all my matches, I'm also gonna give the Intercontinental title thing. I'm gonna give that a 1 out of 10 because it's gonna be lame. Because Jeff Hardy's gonna do a swanton. He's gonna do a lot of good spots. AJ's probably gonna end up winning, or Sammy, because they don't know what to do with Sammy, and it's sad. There's nothing to do with him. He's been on the main roster for like almost 4 years now, and I'm just like, dude, there really is nothing for you, and they want him to go heel. There is nothing for him to do. Same thing with AJ Styles. There's just nothing for him left because they watered him down. They gave him a title. They gave him the WWE Championship too early. And Dean got it. And Dean had a fantastic run because I feel like he did a better job as a WWE champion than anybody else. I really do. I think he did better than John. I think he actually showed a little bit more fun because John was fun when the Ruthless Aggression era was fun. That's the problem. And AJ doesn't know how to have a championship title. It's like he's had every belt. He's had the US title belt. He literally showed up. That was like the first belt he got, and then like the first belt he got was the WWE Championship. Then ended up getting US title. Then ended up getting Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, literally Raw tag team, but they got shelved. And I'm just like, dude, since the club is not coming back at some point, even if they do a Bullet Club reunion, they are never gonna get the right people to do it. And they need to get people from New Japan in the mix, but they never do. They need to get Tama Tonga in, but I don't even want Tama Tonga because he needs to be in there. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.